So, um, so the lawyer kept changing the court dates and changing the court dates. And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting nowhere here. So I need to see what I can do. So I called Human Rights Commission and told them in Nashville, told them about what the apartment complex did and what the girl did about my rent and stuff. And I sent in the paperwork showing that my money that Section 8 sent, the check disappeared. And so I think she was stealing. But so I called them to see if I could get some assistance because I wasn't getting nowhere. Wasn't nobody helping me in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And so, and plus they still mad because I sued the housing authorities. You know, they was like, once you sue them, you know what I'm saying, you on their list of outreach. I don't really care because I'm taking up for myself because they made me sick. And at that time, all I asked was to relocate to another housing site. And they was stealing. I don't know what it is about in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They had these people working at the complex, and all they do is steal from poor people. It's like, it's a big thing here. It's like every time I turn around, they hire these people, and they stealing people rent and stuff. And it's like, they tell you to play with a money order. Like, I was paying, going to CVS, and, you know, they ask for your ID so you can get money orders from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how these people don't learn how to steal money orders and stuff. So it's like, I don't know what the problem is. And so, like I said, for Dogwood Place Apartments in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I called the human rights people and told them what was going on, which they responded back to me saying that they didn't see no wrongdoing, which all these people are crooked, you know, but I just know the lady, the owners of Dogwood Place, they was white people. They was very racist. And they was talking crazy to me at the courthouse and stuff. And I was like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to get the solution. So, you know, I'm trying to get it handled. But it's like they don't want to talk to nobody. They think because I'm black, they can talk to me in any kind of way. And I'm like, I'm trying to get the situation. And I'm like, how would I have a water bill when the complex don't even have a water meter? So how is they charging people for water bills and there's no meters? You know, it's like some people, my rent was supposed to be $221. That's a reasonable accommodation. But this Chattanooga housing, or whoever going in people's files, she changed my rent from, it jumped up to $600, which my Social Security check, I get Social Security. So she wanted my whole Social Security check. It went up to $600. First it went up to $6, then it went up, then another paper came, it was $5, then another paper came, it was $3, then it was $4. And I'm like, hell, make up y'all mind. Whoever it is, it's a lady who do your rent. She said at one price, then somebody else going in my file. They doing whatever they want to do. And it's like, don't nobody want to help you. You know, they want to say you crazy, you the problem. And then after that, you know, I'm telling them, they telling me the Section 8 sent the check. Well, the check came from Knoxville because I got on the 1-800. I'm calling everybody. I called Washington, D.C., the hotline. I called everybody trying to get some assistance because wouldn't nobody help me. And so I end up, like I said, I wrote the Human Rights Commission, told them what happened with Dogwood Place Apartments, and then I told them about Section 8. They was like, they gonna look into it. They told me they gonna look into it. But I found out later on the reason why the lawyer kept putting it off is because they end up selling the complex. Because they end up, I guess I got them in trouble or whatever because I kept calling people. I'm just trying to get somebody to help me, you know, because I just didn't understand the situation, you know. And then So the lawyer that was over that represented Dogwood place, they kept changing he kept falsifying documents and stuff, and so changing the court date. So I never knew what my court date was. So they end up selling the complex. Okay, this back in last year of the summertime. Mind you, I started going to court with them. Last year was 2019. I started taking them to court back in 2017. You know, that's when I got evicted. So it's like I never got no assistance for 4 years, you know. So it's like back and forth to the court. So I had to go back down again because, like I said, he kept changing dates. So I'm going down and they was like, oh, your case been closed. What you mean my case been closed? So I ended up having to go back down to the courthouse again and refile it at the courthouse. And so here it is, 2020. So probably 4 times they put the case off. And so they kept changing the date without me knowing. So last year we went to court in December. And so I did see a judge finally because I told him I wanted to talk to the judge. And he is very mad or whatever. And so he's very rude too. I don't know his name, but he's like he stayed at the courthouse all day. And so I don't know his name, but like I said, so now mind you, this 2020 now. So